You better hope that your finishing mower at the auction brings a lot of moolah to cover this.
Well, they did want to trade me even, but I thought I might make more money off selling the finish mower.
Yeah, because that's one, you know, that's a good planter right there. Besides the fact that we have a whole list of things it needs, doesn't it?
Well, we're looking at a few, and we made a list of what it would take to get it to the other one.
So it means it has to be cheaper. But we've traveled all over the country. At this point, as much driving as we've done, we would have made it to California by now. But we traveled quite a ways this last couple weeks looking at 3 different planters. And this one is selling on auction time here in about 4 days. The other planter we looked at is on a dealership lot, so the only reason it's going to sell if somebody comes and buys it. And then the other planter we looked at was just one to go look at that was close to the house, so we know what to look for, and we're glad we did, because there's a lot of things on a 16-year-old Kinsey planter.
We've never had a planter with wings.
Yeah, but I think we should confirm with everybody we were looking at buying this planter, and we can't afford this one over here. But just like I told you, the payments don't get any more expensive over the months. There's just more months to make payments. So why not get a bigger planter?
A lot of farmers have thought that way, and a lot of people have thought that way, and then they end up in the big D, which everybody's in debt.
Yeah.
But they go to the bankruptcy. It's only bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Well, how bad could it be?
It can't be that bad.
We're joking. It's no joking matter, but yeah, we are.
We're in the planter market.
We are, and we can talk about it later as far as some of the stuff we're looking at, but you know,
we're just gonna see what the Lord has planned for us and which one we end up with.
And we might not end up with any for a while. We just have to see.
From Central City, Kentucky, the home of True Vine Farms, the one and only Farmer King.
You know, you don't realize it until you have one, but having a field trailer when you have equipment that is spread out all over across the countryside, it's one of the nicest things you'll ever have. The only problem is I'm waiting for Thunder Creek, you know, to send me a demo field trailer, but as you can see, we'll have to do with the old wagon for now. But look at these tires on this thing. Look how aggressive the tread is on these. Traction is unbelievable with that thing. But we have some unfortunate news with our dirt work project over here. It is not gone as planned at all. So when we did this year has been a throwaway year for many reasons because of the rain. Just the constant rain all the time. Nothing has ever dried up. It's still super wet right now. But as you know, we took all of our dirt and we pushed it up on to the hillside, and we're re-sloping this whole thing because it's all a bad situation to be in to begin with, and we're trying to make something bad and make it better, and it's not going good. But right here is what it is supposed to look like. This was dry dirt that I took the dozer and I sloped it down, and this is what it's supposed to look like. Well, then we still have the rest of this dirt, and then we have all this mud down here. It's not going good at all. So the problem is right here, this is all mud. So I tried pushing it and the dozer just sunk, and there's water running out of the dirt, and you can't, when it's like that, there's nothing you can do with it to make it cooperate to spread out and level off, because it's just mud. It's basically that crap right there. So with that being said, I'm going to dig up this tile line sticking out right there, because all it is there's a T like right in here somewhere, and it's basically from like right there to the end of right there. So we're going to get that tile out because it's no longer being used and it's still a good tile. Then after that, I mean, we're done with the excavator. It's done everything it needs to do down here. So I don't know if we're going to get it out of here today or not, but we are going to load it on our lowboy and take it home. because it's that time of the year. It's almost, we got 2 weeks left in July, and I got other stuff I want to do with it, and before on other farms, and before you know it, we're going to be in the harvest season. And once harvest starts, you're done with any dirt work, excavation projects to help improve, because after that, harvest starts, then you're spreading litter, and then you're back into planters, Christmas, all that goes. So yeah, it's now or never, and I can do this with the dozer, and the dozer is a whole lot more easier to transport on the gooseneck trailer than a semi. And plus, when it's mud, you can't do anything anyway, so what's the point of the excavator sitting here being useless? I'm sorry, I really got off on a big rant, and I just sort of repeated myself, but do you guys get the point? I wish we should really buy a fuel trailer. To be honest, with the fuel trailers they make now, if we owned a fuel trailer that held, say, 500 to 1,000 gallons, I would get rid of our fuel tanks and pumps and just have a fuel trailer. Straight up, I'm being dead serious. Because, you know, this tank right here holds 450 gallons, I believe. I'm not sure. But, you know, to me, why own a fuel trailer and own tanks at the same time when the fuel trailer holds just as much, and it's mobile, and it has a pump on it? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'd almost get, which this ain't our tank or our trailer, it's our neighbor's, but still, if we had one, I would almost consider getting rid of the tanks. Well, just in case, you know, we buy a fuel trailer, don't we need a truck that can pull a fuel trailer? This is a 1986 model 1-ton Chevy pickup truck. It's even a dually. Well, we're missing a tire, so it's a dually / single tire. Right now, I mean, the other side's got 2 wheels, but this side's only got 1. So I don't know what you call that conjunction. But so a history on this truck on our farm. I'd have to ask if we bought it brand new or not. I'm not sure. I'm thinking it was bought brand new. But we used to be in the pig market. So that's what this truck did. We used to have a big bed on this truck, and we put pigs in the back, and then off they would go to market to sell the pigs. Since then, we've went out of the pig market, so what they did was they dropped the big bed on the back, and they kept about a 1 foot tall rail, and it's got a 12-foot bed on it. And we've used this truck on the farm for just several years now on little jobs, just hauling stuff around here and there. It don't get used on the road anymore. It's just around the farm truck. A few years ago, we put new tires on the back of it. So we need to use it now, or not they're going to dry rot. That's the main reason of doing this. Tires are expensive. 12-foot bed on it, and it is a 10-foot frame. So what we're going to do is we're cutting the back feet of the bed off, basically to match where the frame ends, and we're going to order a bumper hitch to put on this truck, and then we're also going to install a gooseneck hitch in the bed. We have my dad's 2022 F350 6.7 Power Stroke diesel truck, and you know, if you know what those things are, they can pull just about anything a pickup truck can pull. But the point I'm getting to is that's one truck that can pull. We have a older Chevy, an 89 3/4 ton Chevy that can, it's past its years of heavy loads. It's more of a drive around on the farm truck. It gets used every day, but it's just more for driving. To where this truck has bulldog gears in the transmission, and she can pull a load. The problem is you can't pull much when there ain't no hitches on the thing. So that's what we're doing, is we are making another farm truck that is more useful to us. We're not going out and buying a truck. It's a cheaper route, you know, than like install hitches on this thing than going out and buying another diesel truck. That was an extreme amount of talking, but point being, we're installing hitches to help on the farm. So now we're getting into the actual process. So we have this flat bar that runs around, so we're gonna cut right here at the grinder, come to the other side, don't mind. We're gonna straighten that back out, but that's a later problem. Cut right here, we're gonna take the torch and cut right here and cut some bolts out. That will drop the metal around the wood on the back, and then we're going to take our saw and cut through the wood and get that out of here. And then that's half the job right there. Well, we got the bed here cut apart, and then we got the wood cut, and now we're ready to move everything forward and seal it back in. But we gotta get the hitches here too and install them. But that's all we have time for tonight. You guys thought I was gonna leave you hanging on the auction. Oh no, we can't leave you hanging on that one because we made some moolah at that auction. So unfortunately, when we were loading that boom mower, my camera died, so that's why you guys didn't see that. But we finished, we'd wrap the video up with telling you what our items brought. So no matter what, at this auction, they automatically charge $25 per every item that enters the auction. So our little roll cultivator, or whatever you call it, it brought $25, which means we broke even on taking it there. So we wasted our time. We couldn't just kept it around and then just sort of kept it, because I think my dad said he gave $25 for it. So really we lost $25 on the item if you really think about it. And then the finishing mower brought $90. I'm pretty sure we bought that finishing mower at a Woods dealership or Ward Implement, one of the two, for like $500. I want to think it is. Yeah, so we lost a lot of money either way. It's pretty disappointing. Now we just don't own a finishing mower, and now we don't own a chisel plow. Now we just don't own a roll cultivator. We just lost money there. Shank cap it. Had spare shanks and everything. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next episode. The next episode is going to be a good one. We're traveling in the next one. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, faith, family, farming. See you in the next one.